Right. Welcome to our part three in the series of how to secure our current job and also financial stability. In the last two parts, we discussed various aspects and the factors affecting in the modern and complex age how uh, we can cope and meet the challenges of current age, or even we get ready for the next age. This is a question which is in everyone's mind, especially who are curious or who are very ambitious to get the success, or at least they are traveling on the path where they can achieve greatness, peace, and prosperity. I'm your trainer and coach Maratib, and in this part, I will let you know the solution of the problem which we discuss in part 2 and also the pain in part 1. So if you guys have not listened my audio message of the recording in part 1 and part 2, you can also listen to them. Going forward in part 3, which is a quite explanatory type of session, it will be. So I would request that you can keep a notepad with you so that you can important note important points on the notepad. The solution is quite explanatory, like I said, and it's quite. It will not be a briefly solution because the real and sincere life is not in sort of uh, a quick fix, a quick solution for the thing, because the life has so many dimensions. We have to take care of all dimensions, and I will discuss with you about if we are on current job and we have a threat that this job can be lost, or I can be kicked, fired by my boss or my manager or my director, or I'm not well prepared for this job after 1 or 2 years or 5 years, or my job will become obsolete, type of feelings, my skill will be obsolete, then, or I will be jobless and hence my finance will be very, very poor. Uh, that type of feelings, if you have these feelings, then this is the video recording right for you. Let's go towards this solution. My friend, the solution is very obvious based on your mindset, which you have to change your mind, which I discuss in part 1 and part 2. Uh, our mindset is actually aligned and working on the old paradigm of human civilizational mankind. Whether we have a mindset related to industrial age or farmer age, or maybe do not belongs to any of the age, just a randomly very cultural triggered mind we have, which have no direction or many direction, uh, sort of thing. If we have this type of mindset, then we have to maintain to the other state of mindset, which is our making us enable to next age, which is age of wisdom. But before fifth civilizational age, which is age of wisdom, I mentioned in very detail in part 2. Before going to, we have to be in our age 4. and which is an information knowledge worker age. And information knowledge worker age is uh, demanding you must have your body, mind, heart, spirit in the way that all dimensions are learning and very well integrated with each other. Now, the question is, if I have a threat and I want to earn my money, what I need, or I want to double or triple my income, then like I said, we have to do something which is lasting for next even 25 years or 50 years, I would rather say. What I mean that we need to change our mindset, which will not only remove our pain but identify the problem, which is in the part 2, and providing the solution, which, like I said, this video and recording is providing you. Dr. Steven is one of was actually one of our greatest guru and training professor in that age. And in his very famous book, he is advising the people that until you will not find your voice in such a way that you will inspire others to find their voice, you will not able to cope not only in current age, but you will not get ready for next age. This is a very fundamental and a basic need of humankind. Whether you are living in UK, USA, Middle East, India, Pakistan, Australia, Africa, anywhere in the world. Nowadays, all global countries are almost like forming a global village. So everything is influencing and on every other region or nation or the country. So in this scenario, the finding your voice, your inner voice, which you were born by your God, in which you were nurtured by your society, also, I would say the combination of your nature, your genes, and your nurturing, training, all things will combine together, make a very unique voice inside you that you have to identify and follow them. That voice must be your on the list in the mission statement of your life or your career goals or your personal goals. Now the question is how we can identify that voice, but this voice will not only a voice of silence. This voice will be the voice of wisdom or voice of influence in such a way that other people will get influenced by your voice, by your character, by your uh, mindset in such a way that they will start to find their voice and it will multiply. For example, if a person has identified that he is naturally artistic born as well and his nurturing and training is also in the line of this nature of the genes of what he or she has, then he or she must do or choose a profession related to artistic type of profession, whether in the media or in a photography or in other form of medias or painting uh, or it's a vast field. If that person will go eventually in any other profession other than artistic uh, exposure which they have, then obviously they will not follow their voice and they will lead on the path of mediocrity and they will suffer. They will not suffer themselves, but the people surround them. However, if they will that artistic type of people, if they found their voice and they are following that voice, and their childhood, their college, or their university or professional all nurturing in the artistic field they have, then they will create amazing new things. And they and obviously they will inspire other people around them, and other people will start to find their voice as well. I will give you the another example. If you have a computer or IT background or qualification, and also the nurturing throughout your past or background experience, and also maybe your genetic uh, approach of your body, your nature is suitable in math and computer related skills, then you must do the computer related or IT related work. You cannot become an accountant. You should not go in a medicine field, or you should not go in a construction field, because that's your not ability. You are not following your voice. You must do the things which your body, mind, heart, spirit is made for, and they will support you in your profession, and you would love to do this. What the problem is, we are doing the things which are not in our choice, and that's why we are doing those jobs, and we are in those industries which actually we've come across by accident or by chance in our life, by and that's why we are not productive in our workplace and in office, in our home, and that frustration, that in form of disappointment will flow all over the society. Especially that flow will runs from that organization where that employees are working, or if people are running these type of organization or companies, they will mess that organization, and these type of organization will be destroy or finish after their birth of their businesses. Uh, like 95%, a survey says 95% companies, small businesses, they close down after 2 years. Imagine, after 2 years. Why? The people of these small businesses, they are not made for run these businesses. They might be are misguided by their friend family or their own thoughts, in the sense that they think that if they have a money, they can set up their business, small business, and eventually, because they don't have passion, they don't have such a tool set, mindset to run the business in that industry, and after 2 3 years 3 years they have to eventually close down and look for some other option. And obviously in other option they will also be failure, uh, I must say, because unless they will not go in that field or industry which they have been designed for. So the solution Dr. Stephen is saying about the find your voice to inspire other to find their voice. So, and everybody has a unique voice, and that voice is a combination of your body, mind, heart, spirit. Now the question is how we can uh, of find our voice. That's a very detailed topic. That requires a lot of diagnostic and assessment things. But I would say in this recording, I will let you know what is that path of finding the voice. How, what things you will be starting with, and eventually what you are getting, the result out of these voice related path. So I will tell you the whole roadmap. If you see the video, the picture which I'm showing in the excuse me, in the recording, that is the path, uh, and that path, there are actually two paths, and our life. Imagine that our life is starting from three things, which is power of choice, number one, power of and authentic principles or natural principle, number three, four intelligences. These three, Dr. Stephen is referring, these three things are as a birthday gift which we have not opened. So he calls them unopened birthday gift, which everybody who is less privileged or who is privileged, they are born on this planet Earth with these three things. Everybody has a choice. Everybody is living with natural principle. Can live with the natural principle, and everybody has four intelligence, and these are the gift by the nature or the by the God. You have to open them. Your success starts. The solution of your problem starts when you will open these unopened things. Now I will tell you very briefly, because these are very detailed topics. I would address these topics one by one in my other recordings, but now I will tell you in a briefly. The number one, the choice. The choice is the very bottom and very core and fundamental dimension of anybody's success. What does it mean by choice? The choice mean whenever, in every moment of your life, you must live that moment of life by choice. You don't have to imagine that you are living it by force. You must realize that you are choosing to respond upon the stimulus, upon any other thing which demanding your response. So you are choosing against any of society or personal need. For example, if you need a big house, or if you need some to double your monthly income, so that is a demand or need of your current time. Now you need to choose that how much and how much you need to earn and how you can earn, how you can double your income, and you will make it happen based on your choice, rather than you will put on the luck that I will play some game and then or gambling, and then uh, I will enough money to buy my home and double my income or triple my income. No, it does not work like that. So you need to choose everything why you are choosing, and that will also realize it demands there to feed from the four intelligences, which is also the unopened birthday gift, which I will tell you that until you need to use the four intelligences, that choice you will not get. So that power of choice is very, very important. And the power of choice will enable to enjoy the moment of every moment of your life. In your job, you are choosing that job because you need that job. You are working because in that organization because you have chosen that organization. You are in a relationship with someone because you have chosen your partner or person for being in a relationship. You are living in that home because you have chosen that house to live, or city, or a country where you are living or working. So everything must be under your choice. You must have many choices, and you are choosing the most smartest choice. My next unopened birthday gift, which God has given us, nature has given us, is the natural principle. So everything which surround us is run by and operating by natural principle, like law of nature, law of harvest, law of gravity, law of hard workness, law of attraction, law of 80-20 rules, law of 90-10 rules. So there are many things which are naturally um, is uh, is everywhere, and we have to use them. Uh, if somebody will not hard work, uh, if somebody will not learn, um, obviously they will, or he or she will not be successful. Uh, Obviously, because every success requires your spiritual commitment, your mental commitment, your body to move, and your passion to add on this. If you are not, then obviously you will not be able to get success, because you are not following the principle. That principle are, are very natural. It surrounds our life completely, um, and if we destroy or violate this principle, actually we will not do nothing except destroy ourselves. So we have to follow these principles of success, principle of personal vision, principle of synergy, principle of renewal, our strength, principles of creative cooperation, and there are many principles, and these are natural, and and these are self-evident. Every successful person I have met, they are following many principles. The third unopened birthday gift is the four intelligences. The four intelligences are your related to your four component or four dimension of your whole as a person. You are combination of your body, your heart, your mind, and your spirit. So every these dimension, body, mind, heart, spirit, is leading towards an definite intelligence, and these intelligence is called uh, body's intelligence is called physical intelligence, mind is related with the mental intelligence, uh, is related with social or emotional intelligence, and your conscious uh, is related with your spiritual intelligence. And these intelligences are also within you the day you born, but you have not realized or discovered them. So if you want to solve your problem, you have to unopen them, you have to explore them, what uh, and you have to play with them in this way that you can get success and you get the solution of your problem. It's very important for you that you need to realize that what is a physical intelligence, what is emotional intelligence or emotional or social intelligence, what is spiritual intelligence, and what is mental intelligence. I will give you just one line for this, otherwise this recording will too long, because these are itself a very vast topic to explain it. I will let these explain in next and coming my videos. But the mental intelligence, let's go start with the mental intelligence. Mental intelligence is related to the all learning abilities which your mind can generate, and you can enhance it by learning more books, more lectures, more information from the internet, or so more you learn, more mental intelligence will grow. Simple is that. Next is the physical intelligence that is related with your lifestyle uh, and your physical fitness and physical health, and that you can improve, uh, and that you need to be a very smart in order to choose wise nutrition, consistent and balanced exercise, and also relaxation, and that how you will develop your physical intelligence. That's also including, uh, according to Dr. Steven, that how you are living in your home and you working in the organization, the quality of uh, your residence and your organization is also the part of your physical intelligence. The next intelligence is your emotional or social intelligence, which generates from your heart, and that is all about relationship between you and your spouse, husband and wife, children, as a family, friends, as a parent, as a community person, with colleague. So your relationship must be very highly in the way that you produce the synergy. Uh, so actually, the synergy is a outcome in that is when two uh, people make a wonderful relationship, and that is related to emotional and social intelligence. And also, Dr. Stevens' 7 habits of highly effective people is all develop the actually emotional and social intelligence. uh, and 7 habits are being proactive, the begin with end in mind, uh, put first thing first, think win-win. And then fifth habit is uh, seek to understand, then to be understood, be synergized, and then sharpen the saw. So these 7 habits, which he has written a separate book for the 7 habits of highly effective people. According to Dr. Steven, if you are developing these habits, then your social or emotional intelligence will boom, and actually that has a many solution of your problem as well. The next intelligence is related to your conscious. Uh, the conscious is uh, is a driving force of your other intelligences, and that leads to the spiritual intelligence. That usually is increase that gives you the sense of right and wrong, uh, of every your decision or your thinking pattern, and that intelligence you can improve or you can increase when you are reading a sacred literature, or divine literature sometime, biographies of the people, of successful people, very thoughtful, very philosophical uh, type of reading or books you are reading, or people you can join their company. So then your spiritual intelligence will be booming. So uh, these three endowment, uh, the unopened birthday gift, power of choice, the principles or natural principle, or 4 intelligences. Until you will not open them, you will not start your path of success. That's very clear. And if you are, once you have opened them and you are using them, then your path of success is starting. You will you will have a two choices still. One, you can go with these three things on a path of greatness, a path of success, and or you can live on the path of mediocrity, or sometimes it's called path of failure. How you can go on a path of greatness? Number one, I have, once you will use these three power of choice, natural principle, and foreign intelligences wisely, then you will be a whole person. And the whole person will have a creative force which will believe in inside out approach. Like you will be strong from inside, and that strongness and that your self realization will create a driving force which will resolve or which will impact on your external problems or external phenomena outside of your life. And then you will develop sequentially, one by one, 1 2 3 4, slowly you will add the values in your life. So, and then you will, we call it creative force. It does mean that you will become a creative force of your life, and then it will lead towards your find your voice. So this is the how you will starting your things, and then you will lead your voice. You will start to find your voice. You cannot find the voice until you will organized, or you will raise your body, mind, heart, spirit into the next level. And that level is, once you achieve that level, then you will identify or find your voice. Now, how you can get this level and what is this level? It's very simple. I'm telling you very in a brief way. If uh, your body, mind, heart, spirit will turn into the next level, and I'm going to tell you which intelligence or which dimension will turn into the next level. Let's go to the first, which is physical intelligence or your body, because your body is associate your physical intelligence. What the next level will it will achieved, or what it will do? It will maintain discipline. You know, it will maintain discipline. So discipline in your life, in your like you will following the time management principle, you will following self-discipline rules, and you will be very organized. You will be tip-top person in doing your all everyday task. You can schedule your meetings. You are maintaining your goal sheet, weekly, monthly goals for each role. So that all things will maintain by your discipline, and that then that will lead towards finding your voice and maintaining your voice. Actually, you will expressing your voice. This discipline actually express your voice. The next is your mind. So mind intelligence is called mental intelligence. And what is the next level of mental intelligence? That is a vision. So more you will learn, more better vision you will develop, or you can see the things far sighted. Yeah. So that is very important. You need to be on a next level of your mental intelligence. The next uh, level of your one of the body, one of the endowment is your heart. What heart relates to the next level? Heart is related with, like I said, is a social or emotional intelligence, but the next level of that intelligence will show a passion in you. So actually, the passion is the next level of your uh, meant your social or emotional intelligence. So if you want to have a passion or find or create a passion or identify your passion, you must work on your relationships and relationship with the things, relationship with people, and with the subject, with the other thing. So that will is related to your passion. The most important level of your next intelligence is the spiritual intelligence, and how the spiritual intelligence fit in your finding the wise process, uh, that uh, it will generate actually a high sense of spiritual intelligence inside, and your conscious will be very strong. You will have a very definite um, a sense of right and wrong, and uh, that will also produce a great degree of humility, courage, bravery, will relate with wisdom, and these type of things will associate with spiritual intelligence. So I must say that these four levels of body, mind, heart, spirit will show or display your finding your voice impact. Now, and what is the next level of these four intelligences? If we take further, let's go for the path. Your path of body, which is maintaining your discipline, that will align your all goals of your life. Yeah, the vision which you have achieved, or which you have made as a response of building the mental intelligence, that will lead to finding the path. And that path finding is actually create a shared vision. So you will start to share your vision with other. You will be very happy, and you will share this vision with your spouse, with your children, with your colleagues, with your boss, with your director. So you will believe on sharing, you know. And also your passion will generate a sense of empowerment inside you, and you will be very relaxed, you will be very talented, and you will be very confident, you know. So that emotional or mental intelligence will generate empowerment inside you. And the last is conscious or spiritual intelligence. It will further turn into a modeling sense, like you will become a model and people will start to follow you. So actually the next level which I'm telling you, aligning your goals, um, finding your talent or passion, and creating your shared vision, or shared pathfinding related stuff, that is actually inspired other to find their voices. So everything you are now, first you work on yourself, and now through pathfinding, through alignment of your goals, empowerment, and phenomena of modeling, you are inspiring the others, and they will start to find their voices. It is also important that modeling is very detailed things. I will record in details about this in another recording or link, because this video will take too long time. So, and once you will achieve your find your voice and inspire the other voice, now the ultimate result of all this effort, you will be on a path of greatness. Yes, there is a wonderful news that all these things, this journey on which you are traveling, you are on the road, will lead to the path of greatness, and that greatness will unleash your potential. You will start to become a super person in your eye, of course, and of course other people will get inspiration from you. Now, in the last part of our recording, what happen if some person does not know their voice. If any person has not identified his or her voice, what will happen? Yes, everything which I'm describing, like whole person will have a creative force after unopened birthday gifts, will have a vision which will lead to pathfinding, will have a conscious which will turn into a model type of personality or celebrity. A passion will turn into empowerment, discipline will align their goals, and that all lead to the greatness. What will happen the if the person is not opening three birthday gift which I told you before? So if person is not leading the life by choice, or he's not following the principle, or the person is not believing on the foreign intelligences, then that person will be fragmented person. That person will be a cultural software, like the he or she will do what the society is telling them to do. To be honestly, he will or she will have so much deterministic type of approach. They will not have any will to do anything. That's the pathetic type of life they will be leading, unfortunately. We call in a management science is called fragmented person, and that leads towards a victimized type of feeling they will have. They always say, "Oh, oh, I'm doing this because I don't have money, or because I'm not a child of a rich father, or because I'm not born in that country, that's why I'm a poor." Or I mean, they will excuse or feeling like a victim in every part of stage of their life, and that feeling will mess and straitjacket the potential, leash the potential, waste their potential of their body, of their heart, of their mind, of their spirit. Now imagine that if that person who is don't believe on for intelligences, do not follow the principle, they don't use power of choice factor, what will happen with on their body, mind, heart, spirit? Dr. Stephen is saying the body, their body will be in indulgence, like whatever they are doing, they all have a sense of feeling of indulgence. They are no, because they are not doing by choice. If they are doing a job, they feel that their body is indulgence in that, indulging in that job. uh, what will happen with their mind? Their mind will have a victimizations house. All the time is, oh, I'm a victim, I'm a victim. All the time is, their mental intelligence is just a victim intelligence, to be honestly. um, and what their passion or heart will become, it's just all about social mirror. Whatever the society is telling them, or they, if the society is them, oh, you are looking good, then they feel good. If society is that, oh, you are bad, then they are feeling bad. So they actually don't have any self defense. Whatever the society is approaching or telling that person, uh, he is or she is doing whatever the boss is saying to them, what the spouse is saying them to do, and they don't have any personal agenda. Their all motives based on agenda of their environment. A very very in environmental and environmentalist victim type of feeling they have. The next one, what will happen of your conscious, the spiritual intelligence from which is generated? It will turn into ego. Yes, their self spiritual intelligence have a very bad impact on that, and they will be as a egoistic person. um, you may across many employee or worker or people in the family who becomes very stimulus or unstable on small things and turn the situation into their favor based on their ego, and that is because of their spiritual intelligence is no more. Now whatever their desire, undirectional or misaligned desire, they will be egoistic person, and hence it will impact on other people as well, unfortunately. So if such people who have a victimized type of intelligence of mind, they will not believe on sharing. Yeah, they never share their plans, their secret. They will be all the time living in some suspense, and the life is a suspense, hiding the information from the employee or from the spouse. Um, so they don't believing in sharing. What will happen with their will next? What is the next level of their heart? Their heart will be all the time disempowered. Oh, very what we call it, very low self image they have, because they will be disappointed by other people, their body, mind, heart, spirit, other people of the society. That's why they will be disempowered all the time. Disempowered, and why they are disempowered? Because they are doing which is not on their agenda, which is not in their diary. Even they don't buy the diary to write their goals. So how their physical intelligence will aligned like of the great people. So great people are very aligned in terms of their goals, but it is the opposite. The other, they will be very misaligned their body, and hence all no shared vision, no shared values, and disempowerment or misalignment all will become uh, uh, will create a very low trust in that person, and that person cannot be reliable by their boss, by their colleague, by their partner, and they will feel that, oh, nobody trusts on me. Of course nobody will trust, because you are a victim uh, of a cultural software, and how, and you have the sense of straitjacketing the human potential, and even you are stopping other people to raise or find their voice. How they can um, trust on you, or also you don't have trust on them as well either. uh, so this is the thing, how the people are not earning money in their life. This is the how the people are failed, and they do not secure their jobs, because they if you are employee, if you are on a path of mediocrity, then you have to change your mindset, and you need to turn yourself on a path of greatness. And if you see in the diagram which I'm showing you, that path of success, that path of greatness, you must start from realization of three unopened birthday gift, and that will lead to towards you the finding your voice, and that will impress uh, or appreciated by other people and endorsed by other people, until you will become a great person. And that is actually the message of leadership. Nowadays leadership related seminars and lectures and trainings are everywhere, and many people have a different vision about being a great leader. But I believe that great leader is the leader who has find their voice, and they and that person's voice is inspiring the other people to find their voice. um, so and obviously in our surroundings, in our families, in our society, on our or in our organizations, or in if we look into some celebrities, uh, in our sportsmen people, people's life, then we find that how they identify their talent and their voice, and in such a way that they inspired other hundreds of thousands of millions other people, and there's helping the other people to find their voices. And how and this is the way how you can do the things in your favor, and you can earn a lot of money as well, because if you are aligned or great person, then boss your boss or manager will not mind to double uh, income, give you the bonus, and also you will strong your job as well, you will secure your job as well, definitely. And after achievement of this greatness, you will be very much ready for path of the next generation. The next age or generation is the age of wisdom, which I have told you. And that age of wisdom is your that demanding thing which you must be ready before it comes. Many people are already in age of wisdom. They have turned their mind into the needs of age of wisdom, but they are in just fractions out of billions population. Whereas we are still struggling to get out of path of path of failure, and from the get out from age of industrial mindset, age of farmer age, and also and then via information knowledge worker age, we have to enter into the age of wisdom. That's the how you can secure your job, your organization, or you can turn this thing into your business based on your skills as well, which I will discuss again on that in next of the videos. So, if you find this recording useful, then share with your friends and family, and you can join our channel or subscribe our this platform, and also if you leave a comment, how did you like this video or message in my recording. I will be very grateful. If you need any coaching session, let me know. Send me an email as well, or call me as well. We will try to help you to being a successful person in your life in any role, if you are struggling or if you have a challenge. Thank you very much, and I appreciate for you to listen me, and to understand the message of age of wisdom and get ready for age of wisdom. um, so I will discuss many of the things. Actually, the in this video I have tried to give you some chunks of wisdom throughout the video, but obviously we need to make a big food by combining the old chunks, and that food of the food of success, we need to get prepared for our life, and that I'm trying to help you, I'm trying to share with you these things. So once again, thank you very much, and I will see you in next any video. And you let me know how have you found these three part 1, part 2, and part 3, and how they have these three part helpful to meet your any problem solution. And if you have any other concern, do let me know. Once again, I'm requesting you. Thank you so much, and see you again. Bye bye.